like nothing. It was like vision, and there was no video. For those of you who don't follow Vision Preparedness, he's plague or pestilence. He waves his hand and destroys videos. Anyway, for those of you who are joining me today, good morning, and I hope everyone's doing well. I took a bit of a weekend off from everything. You guys have probably noticed I haven't done as many live streams as I normally do. Hey, good morning, Dan. Good morning, TD. It's been a month. In the last month, I finished my grad course while working on contracts. Then my teammate went on vacation for a week. And of course, that was the when my projects came in. And then one of her projects came in, and hers was a big contract project. So, and it was just me on this side. So it was a, hey, Neil, good morning, and anyone I missed. Hey, Loretta. Hey, Jason. It was a little bit of madness this last week, but the last month, actually. So I'm looking forward to a little vacation in August, which will be nice. But in any case, yeah, it's been interesting, and it's been quiet. If y'all haven't noticed, I'll have my Monday sit rep this afternoon, and you know, we'll talk about news around the globe. It's been relatively quiet. I mean, Ukraine and Russia are still fighting each other. That's going to go on for a while. Hey, Little Lone, people don't realize that Russia fought a 21-year war with the Kingdom of Sweden back in the day, and most of the fights happened over Finland. Bro, you're walking across the. That man was in his underwear walking. Man, the shit. What the fuck? The shit I see. No, Neil, Russia is having issues, and I wonder if what Putin's doing is the Orwellian war's peace, right? If you keep the country in war, they're focused on the enemy and not on what's going on inside the country. Hey, Vision. And it's not working, because that's the interesting thing about social media. You can propagate information very quickly, even before authorities can stop it. And there's always ways to get around firewalls and national blocks and whatnot. Yeah, now robots at war is scary. And I'm not talking drones. I'm talking about automated vehicles. They have some of that in the works, and that's kind of frightening. And Trent, I did the whole this morning. My video just went blank, and I'm like, uh-oh, I killed it. But folks, it's a good time while everything's calm. Double check your stuff. Part of what I did this weekend, I just went around the property and looked to see, is there anything I need to repair? Is there anything I need to fix? Do I need to be doing anything that I should deal with now? Now, I did notice, for those of you who are interested, the Costco's have the Readywise. I think I did a video. The Readywise buckets on sale if you want to get yourself some long-term food. And the big stores, right, they have bulk canned foods, which are much cheaper to buy, and they last a pretty long time, and most of us use them anyway. Now's an excellent time to just kind of go to the stores and meander, if you have time, and just see what's available, what you can get, where you can save some money. The inflation's not going to go down anytime soon. That's going to take a while for it to kind of deflate, if you will, or come down. So energy prices coming down have helped, but I'm on optimist's side, FYI. You're not on Megatron's side, although I thought Astro Train was a very cool transformer. No, now's a good time to just go and see if you have anything you're missing. See if you can find it on sale. I'd also encourage you folks to post. I try to post things I find on sale on my channel when I find them. But sometimes I forget. I'm doing 20 different things. And I'll be like, oh, that's on sale. And I buy it. And then I remember like a week later, oh, I should have taken a video of that. I will tell you, Walmart, Costco, and Sam's all now have either power packs or solar panels of different types. So if you're looking for like a solar generator or an emergency power pack like a Jackery or Blue Eddy or the various EcoFlow, this Opus, do a little hunting. I also found some stuff at Harbor Freight ranging from, you know, the generic little flashlights to they actually had the baby Jackery, the 300 watt. If you have a CPAP, if you have whatever it is, any kind of medical device that requires monitoring, having one of those could be a lifesaver, even if it's just a lightning strike. And I learned something about lightning. So this week,
Marco said to you and Ali, PBE XMCM, that's all your messages.
So sorry about that. So this last weekend we had a thunderstorm roll through, and it was at least multiple hits in my subdivision. One of them hit a house about 2 blocks away, and it flickered the lights. And we had bought, when we moved out here, since we didn't have kids anymore, we bought like power reclining sofa. It fried the sofa, but the socket works, the lamp works, but both sofas got EMP'd by the lightning because it was so close. It didn't hit our house, it hit a neighbor's house, and the neighbor posted pictures. Hey, good morning, Macabus. It blew out, you know, the vents in your toilet, you know, the fart fan, if you will. The lightning hit the roof and knocked the fan cover out of the ceiling of his bathroom. It blew out some of his light bulbs, and it hit the house and it freaked them out. He came out and looked, he saw the burn mark. So he called the fire department and said, hey, I got hit by lightning. So that they sent a truck out, and the guys went in the attic to investigate to make sure like it wasn't on fire internally. They gave him the all clear, so, you know, he was able to go and, you know, go about his business. But yeah, it's interesting that the lightning strikes, and I'm sure this has happened to other people. You get a good lightning storm, it's a natural EMP, and it really gives you a flavor for what an EMP, an electromagnetic pulse from nature, can do to you. I just thought it was interesting that it killed the couch, but not the lamp. I don't know why. Maybe the lamp is a simpler device. I couldn't explain it. So yeah, so now the couch doesn't do whatever it was doing before, but that's fine. In any case, I just find it interesting. So I guess if you have lightning storms and they're bad, turn off your laptops, disconnect the important electronics, because more than likely you could stand the chance of your stuff getting zapped. But folks, look, now's a great time. It's relatively calm in the world, for now anyway. We don't have a lot of drama. I'm sure as we get into the fall, kids will start getting flu and measles. And, well, no, Neil, all they did was make sure the house wasn't on fire. As far as fixing the electrical stuff, they have to get an electrician. They just went upstairs with the devices to make sure, like, there was no residual heat between the sheetrock.
Ari sent a long message to you. That's everything.
And whatnot. So, but in any case, my great aunt, both killed by lightning at the same time. Oh wow! Down the chimney. That's insane. Well, but think about it. The chimney is the highest point, and a lot of chimneys in the very top have that little metal piece to prevent birds from going in. So that's crazy. Yeah, lightning's not a joke. It's not. We've gone clay shooting and lightning started. It was raining on us and we're like, yeah, whatever, rain. And then lightning started, and I looked at the guys, because there's a few of the guys from the veterans group, and I'm like, we don't need to be holding metal sticks in a lightning storm. And they're like, no, we agree. We finished our round, got in the golf cart, and went back to the clubhouse. and basically, yeah, we got rained out that day, so they had a raffle. But yeah, you don't play around with lightning. It is definitely dangerous, and it can damage your electronics as well. But folks, look, do some shopping, take a little time, travel around, check the stores during the week, because the weekends everything's always a shit show. If you get during lunch break, you go to Costco or Sam's, you get a slice of pizza or a hot dog and a soda. Walk the store and just see what's on sale. Go to Walmart, see what's on sale, and see if there's something you need. And it's always, God bless it.
Someone with that's all your messages.
It's Monday morning. Everyone's blowing me up, and it's also a good idea to go shopping with a shopping list. Right? Because that way you keep focused and you stay on a budget. Because what winds up happening, if you don't have a list, you go and you're like, oh, I could use this, I could use that. And you went to spend $20 and you spend $100. And you don't want to do that, right? Inflation's high. You want to save that extra cash. So check, see what's on sale, and, share it, post it if you have a channel and you do create. Or take a picture of something and say, hey, look, this was on sale at Walmart in my area. It may not be on sale everywhere, but it's worth a look if somebody else needs it. Hopefully everything will settle down. The new deal with the EU, they're going to buy natural gas from us. That may make natural gas price go up. Natural gas and oil tend to go in different directions, or they can. Because they're not necessarily from the same wells. So just pay attention to that, because it could increase our heating costs going into the fall. But folks, other than that, it's relatively chill this last week, and hopefully it'll stay that way. Now's a good time. Evaluate what you need. We are in hurricane season if you live down there. Hey, Mike, and make sure that you find those deals, buy what you need on sale if you can do it. And remember, if you buy, the meat that, when it's the last day and they put the sticker saying, freshness guaranteed, half off, buy it, and if it's good at home, put it in the food saver and freeze it immediately, because now you've extended the life of that meat for 6 months, 2 years, whatever amount of time. We're pulling ground beef from my deep freeze that's over 1.5 years old. Some is 2 years old. And we cook with it, and it smells good, it tastes good. The product is preserved. So I'm eating now on a much lower price from 2 years ago. Oh yes, and yeah, we do have discount codes. If you can't find, check all the links. If you can't find a good deal on the links, go shopping. Search around. I promise you, none of the creators will be upset if you saved 10%, regardless of how you did it. Try to get those sales, try to get those deals, and save money. You never know what's around the corner, and that extra $50, extra $100 can make a huge difference. If you have an emergency, you got to go to a hospital, you got to get some meds, and you have that $50, $100. Shoot, you go to a farmer's market with $40 extra in your pocket, and you might be able to find some good produce for a much lower price or much better quality than you would at, say, Walmart. And you can buy it because you had that cash. So y'all, hey Auntie, so y'all be careful out there, be safe, do some shopping, see what's out there. And we can't see you. Making Tamiflu right now, with sweet gumballs. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, be safe out there, and folks, just watch the crime in the cities. If you have to go into the cities, some of you live in cities, some of you have to go there like I do for work. There's been a weird uptick in crime lately, and it's a lot of drug users acting insane. Just remember, Fear of the Walking Dead, that parallel series to The Walking Dead, the outbreak started with the drug users. So hopefully that wasn't a, what do you call that, predictive programming? because that would be horrifying. A bunch of actual zombie druggies. That would be scary as shit. Anyway, you guys be good. Go watch a fun movie tonight. Go shopping. See what's there. If I see something good, I will share it. And y'all be safe out there. Take care.